In this quick Pixlr tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a really fast thumbnail for your videos. Hello my friend, my name is Danny Forts with laptop9to5.com, helping you earn a passive income part-time without all the hustle and grind. So I'm in Pixlr, and if you didn't watch the first video where we basically removed the background and then got where I'm at right now on the screen, then you may want to go back and check that video out. I'll put a card or link to it in the description so you can go out and check that first video. So that was Pixlr tutorial number 1. This is Pixlr tutorial number 2, which is basically I'm going to show you how to, once you remove the background, a few options that you can do with it, including making a thumbnail for your YouTube videos. So we're in Pixlr, and so as you can see here, this was the removal of the picture that I removed the background for in video 1, and then I took a screenshot of the Pixlr home screen and put it up here. So I want to have the same look and feel, but I want to change some of this stuff here. Let me move myself over to, actually I can just go like this. Let me take myself off there for a second. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to block some of this information out, and then I'm going to replace this with the same look and feel, which is create a YouTube thumbnail. So let's jump right in. So you can see here, let's just do this. Let's just add a new layer here. So I'm going to click here, add a new layer. Okay, I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to grab my shape. Okay, and you can see here the main thing here is this fill, and so we want to grab this color picker, and we can go like right over here, and then we got that done, and then we can go and grab, and this is for the outline as well, so you may want to change that as well, and I'll even change this one just to make sure we don't have any issues. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna go over this text because I don't want this text getting in the way of when I actually put my different blocks and stuff, and so while I might be putting it in different spots, I don't want it there. Okay, so next we're going to do the same thing, new layer, but we're going to change this. Whoops, we're going to change. Let's go layer, new layer. Okay, and what we're going to do is we are going to change this to black and black, and then the fill color we're also going to make black. And so here's what we're gonna do. Hey my friend, just so you know, this is a quick interruption of this tutorial because I misspoke on something. Number one, when you're using the shape feature, you only need to pick the color that you want. So let's say if I go with this gray here, and I do this, and I want to just add a layer with the shape with just the color, all I have to do is just make the box. You don't have to go changing this. This is if you wanted to do some sort of gradient or and whatnot, but I can show you that on a different video. So back to the tutorial. Just overload this one right here. So let's make it roughly the same size, maybe even a tad bit bigger. So we got some room there. And as you can see, whoops, rotating that is a little tricky, but we got that out of the way. And so I can put, we'll put some text there in a minute. Let's just put a couple other blocks on here. So let's add another layer, and the same thing. Let's go, what's this? And so then we have that completely, whoops, this is sensitive. Okay. And that's why you can just make it a little bit bigger, because then you don't have as much sensitivity with it. Okay, so next we're going to add some text. So let's go over to the text tool. We click here, and then we come over here, just click on your canvas. It's going to ask you, do you want to add a new text layer? We're going to put add, okay? And then you can see the text box pops up. I'm going to get rid of this add here. So let's go here, and then let's put Pixlr tutorial, and then 2. Let's just do that. We're going to make this text white, and let's pop this up here. Tutorial 2, and then let's add another text layer. So add a text layer. Yes, we're going to put how to create, and then again we're going to change that one to, and you can just go up here, change this to white, and it should be good. And we can change the text size here in a second. Okay, so we can go here. Here's your couple of text options. You can go and you can, with this slider, or you can actually just go in here and change the size manually. So if I put 40, it's going to also change the size. So you got a couple of different options there. I can also use my my arrows. As you can see, it's got a finer for moving it left, right, up, and down. But for the rotation, I don't see a dial over here where I could change it that way. But if I wanted to use something that was the same size, I'll show you how to do that in a second. So how to create, and then again, so I got these two here. You can do a bunch with the formatting, line spacing, etc. I'm not going to get into that into this video, except maybe here. Let's just maybe make this bold. Just for the heck of it, so you can see how to do it. And then you have, this will get into a totally different video when we talk about Pixlr font styles. But with that said, I just want to get this video done out the door. So let's go back and add another block here. And what you could do, I guess, is go here, duplicate it. Whoops. Let's find which one that we had that on. So I think it's one of these. So let's do this. And you can duplicate the layer right here. Okay, so then I duplicated it. Let's see where it went though. Let's grab this here. Okay, so yeah, I did duplicate it. So then you go, and I'm going to just grab this, and I can change the size of it. So how to create YouTube. I'm going to make this bigger so I can put the YouTube sort of either logo, play button, whatever. And then let's do one for just thumbnail. And so actually I can just go here, duplicate this one. Let's duplicate that, and that will be it. And then we can put thumbnail, the word thumbnail here. It'll be smaller. We can change this like that. Let's grab this one because this is about the right size anyway. So let's grab that. Let's duplicate that one. We can pull this one right down here. And obviously, if you want a different text, you could do that as well. All you would have to do is when you're clicked on here, and I go to my text, you can go here and you can go through all the different fonts that they have. But for the sake of keeping this video short, I'm not going to do all that. But you do have that option here. Just know that some of these are with the paid version of Pixlr, and so you'd have to upgrade to the Pro to use a lot of those different ones there. They don't have one that resembled like an impact, which is something more that I would be using on a video like this. But let's go an image, and let's try to bring in an image here. And they do have a lot of stock images that you can choose from. So let's see if we can find something related to YouTube. So I'm gonna go here, click stock search, and let's just go over to and find YouTube. Or even, how about YouTube logo? And let's see if we can find something. Okay, well, let's use this for the play button. Let's use that for the play button, and then it was large. Let's do web. Apply. It just gives you different options. Okay, and now it added it to our workspace, as you can see here. And so this was the one we were working on. So don't worry about losing your work. Okay, so I could go here. Here's what I could do with the, whoops, let's do this. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. Let's get rid of that. And now, let me show you how to remove all this, our little wand here. Let's hit delete. Again, let's take our wand. Let's hit delete. And then the only thing we really got to do to use this is take our marquee tool, go like this, copy it, head on over to our other image here, paste, and you can see we have it right there. So what I'm going to do is now turn this around a tad, and I'm still not happy. I need some sort of YouTube text in white. So just know that I would want some YouTube text in white to make this happen. But just for the sake of keeping this video short, again, I'm going to go back and find my picture of me. I'm going to put this here. Okay. Obviously, I need to bring my picture to the front. So all I'm going to do is click this. I'm going to drag it all the way to the top. Let's go. Let's go. Keep moving this to the top. Okay, so we have that there. And all I'm just thinking of is let's just make it. Let's just see if we can find another text, but for now I'm going to just duplicate it. We'll drag this down here. Whoops, let's move this out of the way for a second. Let's do YouTube. Let's see if we can find a better font for us to use. Than Arial. We got to find something. And there's, I mean, all the great fonts are sort of taken. So hey, here's one that we could possibly use. Yeah, let's use that one. And let's make this much bigger. Cool beans there. Again, let me grab my picture. Let's move that out of the way. Put my pick in there. We can sort of zoom out so to see how this would line up. I probably should have had just me with two fingers, and I might just, for the finished product, you might just see me with two fingers. Now, last thing I want to say here is because like all of this is all clashing, okay? One of the things that I would do is I would go down here, okay, and I could add a layer, and maybe I'll save that for the next video, is I'll add a layer in here, okay, which will sort of subdue the background and make it less clashy, and then I'll also show you how to add sort of a border to your silhouette, okay, in the upcoming video. So make sure that you subscribe to this video, and make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and make a comment, and maybe there's a video that you want to see on some of the new cool stuff that you can do with Pixlr. But for right now, I'm going to call this video quits, and then in the next video, I'm going to add a layer to this background and put some opacity behind it so it doesn't all look clashy. And then in the following video after that, I'm also going to show how to add a silhouette to this picture, or more of a border to the silhouette that you see in a lot of people's thumbnails for YouTube. So with that said, Danny Forts with laptop95.com, helping you earn a passive income part-time without all the hustle and grind. See you on the next video. If you want to generate more passive income part-time without all the hustle and grind, don't forget to subscribe to laptop9to5.com. That's the number 9, the number 2, the number 5.com. And also smash that notification bell so you get alerted every time we upload money-making content. And check out these other videos that will help you put more profits into your pockets.